1 Adam 12, roger.
That's right. There's only one Adam 12.
I'll remember that.
5 days a week.
Adam 12, weekdays at 5 on MeTV 19.1.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, new details about respiratory illnesses spreading across Michigan. We speak with the Department of Health and Human Services about why doctors say there's no cause for alarm, but still urge caution. Plus, ensuring the future generation of healthcare professionals has the right equipment in school. A look at the help Bay College students are getting. And it's about time. Marquette Mountain finally opens for the season. Hear from the general manager about opening weekend. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Well, it was nice to see the snow this weekend. And, Aaron, I know you're keeping an eye out on some more significant snow on the way.
I know. We've all been doing the Hickey Lunta dance, and it's coming, my friends. Right now, we've got snow showers moving in, but check out these weather alerts. We've got winter storm warning, and we've got winter weather advisories. I'll go into more detail about what's expected, how much snow we're possibly going to accumulate. Those flurries, though, starting tonight, and heads up, we could also see freezing drizzle. Make sure you've got winter clothing, your snow removal gear ready to go, snow shovels, and then, yep, you know, that pantry prep, toilet paper, bread, milk. Might want to go get that tonight or tomorrow. The lows tonight, 20 to 30 degrees. Like I mentioned, that freezing drizzle is also possible mixed in with these snow showers. And then we're going to see these winds really gusting up. Current temperatures right now, close to 30, but just a little bit under. I've got more on the way after the break.
Thank you very much, Ariane. We're waiting to learn more about a two-vehicle crash involving a deer in Sands Township this morning. The Marquette County Sheriff's Office says it happened on M553 near M94 around 7:40 this morning. A 21-year-old Gwin woman was headed north on 553 when a deer ran out into the road and hit her vehicle. A second vehicle, driven by a 74-year-old Rock man, hit the deer, causing him to veer off the roadway and crash into multiple trees. Now, it's unknown if anyone was injured, but the sheriff's office says the crash is under investigation. WZMQ will provide updates as we learn more. 2 people are dead after a large house fire in Ironwood over the weekend. It happened Sunday just before 7 a.m. Ironwood Public Safety says a home on Greenbush Street was fully engulfed when fire crews got there. They were able to get the fire under control by about 7:45, but firefighters found 2 people inside who died as a result. Their names have not been released. Ironwood Public Safety is still investigating the cause of the fire and expects to release more details as they learn more information. WZMQ will provide updates as they become available. We have new details tonight about the rise in respiratory illnesses around Michigan. Doctors say there's no cause for alarm at this point, but that people should still be cautious. WZMQ's Scott Minshaw spoke with medical experts on what they're calling a new normal for infectious diseases.
Last week, OSF Healthcare in Escanaba set visitor restrictions in place due to a rising number of respiratory illness cases. The rules seem similar to pandemic-era precautions, but according to health officials, the rise of illness is not out of the ordinary.
And that's something that we expected to see. These are all viruses that like to transmit in the cold winter months.
Before the pandemic, there were only 2 main respiratory viruses, influenza and RSV. Now, with COVID-19, 3 major illnesses are spreading around.
And that means that there is more going around. There are more people getting sick, more people in the hospital.
The UP Health System says they have the staffing, capacity, and supplies to meet the current demand for patients. But experts at the hospital do not expect many cases moving forward will need hospitalization. According to an infection preventionist, the time to seek professional medical care is if you experience difficult or painful breathing. Knowing your risk level for serious illness is also important.
I would really say, you have to go with your best judgment.
The rise in illness we have seen recently will not be going away anytime soon. But according to doctors, medical systems are prepared.
This is our new normal. So things, I won't say we don't need to be concerned about this, but this is our new normal.
Doctors say you can stay healthy this winter by doing things such as washing your hands, avoiding sick people, eating a well-balanced diet, and exercising. Scott Mitchell, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
An Escanaba medical provider is ensuring the UP's future healthcare professionals have the equipment they need to learn about the field. Bay College's Escanaba and Iron Mountain simulation centers give students realistic experience working with lifelike mannequins ranging from children to geriatric patients and some that can even simulate birth. Well, OSF Healthcare donated 2 infant warmers and 4 cribs, one of many ways Bay College says the hospital is helping students as they prepare for their careers.
Work with placing our EMT paramedic students with them for clinic experience. It's wonderful that we have them here right in our area so students can learn, benefit from their generosity, and possibly, become employed there.
WZMQ's Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons will have more on Bay's simulation centers tonight at 11:10 Central. The Michigan Arts and Culture Council has awarded just over $34,000 in mini grants to UP arts and cultural organizations. Recipients include Escanaba's Music Mondays Summer Concert Series, the Manistee Area Kiwanis, the Lake Effect Community Arts Center, and Friends of the Thunder Bay Inn. The money will go toward operating expenses, capital improvements, arts and education funding, and supplies. This is just the first round of grants for the fiscal year. Individuals and organizations can still apply for the second round of funding through January 15th. Just head to WZMQ19.com for application guidelines and more details. Your first morning weather forecast is coming up after this break, plus life in the 906. It's been a while since we've seen Jim Koski. Tonight he's looking forward to another year of life in the UP. And later, raising awareness of human trafficking in Michigan. The agency's working together this month to stop crime and save lives. We're back in 2 minutes.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
Tonight, an in-depth look at the border crisis and the surprising details about those looking for asylum. Then, from blizzard warnings to dangerous flooding, the intense weather ahead. And could the grounding of a major aircraft affect your travel plans on the CBS Evening News?
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
Watch WZMQ 19 News at your convenience, always streaming free on viewit.com.
First Bank, where it's all about people.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's January. Out with the old and in with the new. In our clearance center, we have to make room. You'll save up to 60%. We're clearing out sofas and love seats at big discounts. There's big discounts on sectionals and sofa sleepers. We have to clear out dining room, bedroom, futons, and day beds. In our clearance center, there's a large selection of recliners. They start at just $279, and there's closeout prices on Serta and Sealy mattresses too. It's our January clearance. Get up to 60% off. Shop Shunks and Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
All right, temperatures in that mid-20s to even 32. Little heat wave down there in Menominee. No, not at all, folks. We do have temperatures dropping later on this week. I'll show you that with the 7-day. Let's get into these winter alerts that we've got going on. Basically, Marquette County and Menominee County, this goes from 7 a.m. on Tuesday until Wednesday at 7 a.m. And then our eastern counties go until 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to expect 4 to 10 inches here in Marquette County, maybe 6 to 9 down there in Menominee County, 6 to 11 possibly over here in the far east. And then we've got some very breezy winds blowing in 35 to maybe 40 miles an hour. Now, winter weather advisories, let's go over here to Baraga County, 3 to 5 inches. These go until 7 a.m. on Wednesday, again starting at 7 a.m. on on Tuesday. Basically, you're going to want to get any of those errands that you need to get done early or tonight if you can. We could see 4 to 7 inches down there below us in Wisconsin, and then 4 to 7 inches here basically from Alger to Luce counties, and then all the way down to Delta and all of Schoolcraft counties. So it's going to be windy. We could see reduced visibility, and of course, our favorite, slippery roads. So give yourself extra time or stay home, maybe change travel plans if possible. The past couple of hours, we've had some snow showers moving in over here on the nose of the UP, but everyone else fairly dry at the moment. But we're going to expect some freezing drizzle mixed in with our drizzle and snow flurries this evening. So let's take a look here. Maybe some scattered, more heavy snow down south there before things start to get wild and crazy around 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning there. And then we'll expect that to kind of clear out before the next round moves in 3 p.m. in the afternoon before covering the majority of the central and eastern portions of the UP. Heavier snowfall also expected. We could see some wet snow accumulation as well, especially for those winter warning counties. So by 11 p.m., that snow expected to stay over in the east and then clearing out Wednesday. Maybe some scattered showers of snow along Lake Superior, but then we are going to be fairly dry for the central to southern counties here in the UP. So right now, we've got maybe an inch. Those numbers are probably going to change. So let's take a look at this evening. Maybe a light dusting here in the central portions. And then by tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we could see a little over an inch down in Iron Mountain. Again, take it easy if you've got to go drive anywhere. By 4 p.m., heading out of work, we could see 1.3 inches in Escanaba, and then it's just going to increase, and we could see more snow flying around even into Thursday. But by 9 p.m., 5 inches expected in Munising, and take a look at St. Ignace. 5.7 inches are possible by that Wednesday evening. And I have skipped through our 7-day. I'll hit it though in about 15 minutes.
Thank you very much, Air. It was a long wait for skiers and snowboarders, but this weekend they were finally able to hit the runs at Marquette Mountain. Starting Saturday, the mountain was fully open to visitors, and it was also pretty busy Sunday. Mountain managers say conditions are pretty good right now, and they expect to remain open throughout the rest of the season. High school and college racing teams even started their practices earlier today.
Important, you know, these are athletes who need to train to compete, so we're really happy to be able to have those out. And then on Tuesday we have our first high school race, so the UP high school teams will be here Tuesday.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll take a closer look at how things went this opening weekend and how people were feeling about the mountain finally being open. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We're talking with the United Way of Marquette County about ways to volunteer at a number of upcoming winter events. That conversation is just 2 minutes away.
Who will be there when there are voices that need to be heard? Who will be there when amazing rises up? Or a need for a warning comes falling down? Who will be our ears and our eyes? Will you? Start a career in the broadcasting industry. There's a whole world of opportunities waiting for you, whether it's on air as an anchor or reporter, or behind the scenes as a producer, engineer, sales rep, or more. Our close-knit team brings the truth to light, elevates voices, responds in times of need, encourages diversity, and builds community. Come be there as history unfolds to deliver the news, the information, and the entertainment that Michigan needs. Bring your talents and creativity to the broadcasting industry. Be there. Go to BeThereMichigan.com to get started.
This is home, it's where we get along. This is home, and together we're strong. Oh, this is home. This is home, it's our town, it's our song. This is home, this is where we belong.
You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
We have a lot of events coming up this winter, whether we have enough snow or not, but those events couldn't be possible without the help of many, many volunteers. Joining us tonight to talk about that from the United Way of Marquette County is Andrew Rickower. Thanks for coming in, Andrew.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us about these first races that are coming up in just a couple of weeks here.
Yeah, just a couple weeks. We've got the No-K Ski Marathon and the Junior No-K. And both of those need a lot of volunteers, both inside and out. It's a multi-day event and just huge for the community and everyone involved.
Let's start with the Junior No-K races. What are the volunteer opportunities available with those and the dates and that good stuff?
So that's going to be the Friday before the No-K, and looking for volunteers to make sure the course is clear, the kids get through the course safely and have no problems. Kind of sweep it afterwards, hand out ribbons, they all get a chocolate bar, and then just the concessions and registration inside.
Perfect.
So lots of different things happening. And
yeah, where does the Junior No-K take place?
It's out at Elkwall in
Okay,
Ishpeming.
that's what I thought. All right, and then the No-K is that same weekend. What about that?
Yeah, it's the next day, so needing volunteers Friday and Saturday for that, and looking for people to help get the racers checked in the night before with the bag pickup, getting their hats and everything. And then during the day, road crossings are a big thing, aid stations, again, just cleaning the course afterwards. So a lot of help needed throughout Marquette County on that one.
Sure. Are any of those positions like specialized, or this is they'll take any help that is willing?
There's what we have on the site is really any help that's willing. Yeah, the specialized ones we kind of limit that to, to other avenues.
Sure. So the next big thing that we have coming up, and we are very confident that it is going to happen, is the UP 200.
Yes.
And the United Way actually kind of has this new partnership with the organization too. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're partnering a lot with the UP 200 this year to just organize the volunteers, recruit them, and then really help out the downtown to get the race going.
Yeah.
So really excited.
About how many volunteers are needed?
There's about 580 volunteers needed.
Wow.
For the 2 days there.
Okay, so what are some of the volunteer positions that are needed? That's a lot of people.
So yeah, they need. They're looking for vet checks, which should be more specialized, but dog handlers. Looking for merchandise sales if you're looking for something inside. Crowd control, set up the start line, take it down. Again, road crossings, help with the finish line, and then each of the checkpoints could use some volunteers too. So really throughout the central, north central UP, volunteers needed throughout the whole area.
Yeah. And I know that the UP 200, even though it's like that one weekend, that's probably not something that if someone wants to volunteer, they should just show up the day of. Do they have like training sessions beforehand people should know about?
It really depends what you're doing. For some of it, you will need a little bit of training. Again, if it's really specialized, then we look elsewhere. But for most of the things, you can get trained in that day or the day before really easy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, definitely sign up so that we know you're coming and we know right where to put you, and we know where to fill the holes.
Yeah, and the earlier the better, because they need over 500 people. So let them know if you can help out. And then the final thing is luging at Lucy Hill. What volunteers are needed for that?
Lucy Hill, every Friday they open it up to the public so people can come and test out their luging skills. And they need volunteers there to help check the community members in, have them sign the waivers, make sure they get the right shoes and equipment needed to do the luging safely.
Cool.
That just allows the people that are more specialized to be out on the hill helping out.
That makes sense.
So it helps out a lot.
Awesome. And that's every Friday. Has that already started, or are they kind of with the rest of like the ski hills of just waiting for more snow?
Yeah, they're getting things going. Luckily, they don't need snow. They just need cold weather to ice it down.
True.
So I believe they're going to be starting this week.
Very good. And one more time, where do people go for all those details?
UpersUnited.com.
Cool. Andrew, thanks for coming
Yeah,
in.
thank you.
Absolutely. Still ahead tonight, Jim Koski is with us. He's looking forward to another year of this life in the 906, and he's sharing what he thinks might lies ahead for us this year. And later, human trafficking prevention, how the Michigan State Police is bringing more awareness to the crime and adding extra patrols to keep an eye out for traffickers. But first, here's your Upers United Volunteer Opportunity of the Day. Another Feeding America mobile food pantry makes a stop at Silver Creek Church in Harvey this Wednesday, the 11th. Or that's not the 11th. I'm going to check the calendar on that. Volunteers are needed from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for setup, packing boxes and food, loading vehicles, and registering clients. I think the 11th is Wednesday, or that's Thursday. Goodness, y'all can look at a calendar. It's recommended you bundle up. To sign up to be a volunteer, just head to upersunited.com. We're going to be back after this.
I never had a lot of family, but these days we're surrounded by family.
There's no problem so big that we can't talk it out.
Oh, great gasp, everyone. Bravo.
We came to tear it up.
You miss me?
You know, you wait and you wait and you wait, and then pow, it's here.
They're gonna love this.
My name is Brett Watt, and I've been at Goodwill since supposedly 2011, but don't quote me on that. Before Goodwill, I don't know what exactly, yeah, it's complicated, but it's what I actually enjoy. I always say, you know, it just motivates me. It helps me concentrate on life. Impact for the positive. Trust me on that. Goodwill, in my opinion, might as well be my favorite company.
Supporting Goodwill helps give our clients fuller lives.
The wait is over. England Furniture's quick shipping is back at Kirkish Furniture. Choose your style and fabric and receive your furniture in as little as 30 days. Browse our in-stock selection or let our staff help you customize the perfect sofa or chair. Plus, 1 year free financing and free delivery.
Local news and weather 24/7, whenever you need it. WZMQ 19 News is on the world's #1 streaming platform, Roku.
The Baxter Family Survival Guide.
Dad, you taught us to be self-sufficient.
And yet you're all still here. Rule number 1, expect the unexpected.
You want money, maybe you should do what other people do.
Get my own reality show. Dad, I'm trying.
Rule number 2, learn to adapt.
You're gonna use a glass, right?
Fine, hand me the big one.
Rule number 3, stand your ground.
You know, when we got married, I thought I was a smart one.
Last man standing.
Scott Minshaw reports at 6 at 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Let's reflect on our life in the 906. Jim, it's the first segment of the new year. We haven't seen you since last year. But we are looking forward to this year ahead, Jim.
Well, you know what, Sarah? I'm not a psychic, nor do I play one on TV, but this is the time when people predict what might be coming up in the new year, and I certainly don't want the UP to be left out. So here are a couple of predictions as to what could happen in 2024. And for all of our sakes, let's hope most of them don't come true. First of all, I predict that despite what's on the way the next few days, we'll continue to have a lack of heavy snow, forcing us to adapt our big winter events to a new reality. What does that mean? Well, it means we'll have to hold the Nikimenon on roller skis, the ski jumps in a bouncy house, and the Trinary outhouse races on canoes in the middle of the Escanaba River. Oh, and despite the fact of major snow right now, I also predict that we'll get 22 inches on May 1st again. I also predict that UP brewers will continue their trend of naming their products after local towns, meaning we'll get new beers with cute names like Rock On or Painsdale Pale Ale. I'm also going out on a limb and predicting a certain amount of chaos in Dickinson County, especially to a mesa. Norway receives a buyout offer from Sweden, and the citizens of Vulcan start arresting people when one too many visitors walk down Main Street and go, live long and prosper. And finally, I'm going to predict that sometime in the next 12 months, a family in Upper Michigan will suffer through an unspeakable tragedy, but will find comfort in the fact that their friends, neighbors, and people they've never met will pitch in to help them deal with their pain and lend a hand as they start to rebuild their lives. Actually, that's one prediction I'm pretty sure will come true because that's what we do here, and we should all be thankful for that. As to whatever else the next 12 months has in store for the UP, between you and me, I literally have no idea. Because recently, just when we think the wackiness of a year can't be topped, the next one comes in and says, "You ain't seen nothing yet." I'm Jim Koski, and that's another slice of life in the 906.
Let's just hope that you didn't jinx us with all that.
And if ski jumps or the Cayman on do get canceled, it's on me. I apologize.
Oh, we will be coming for you if that happens. Thank you very much, Jim. Well, January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and a state agency is ramping up its efforts to put an end to the crime in Michigan. WZMQ's Samuel McKnight spoke to the agencies and organizations making our communities safer.
January is National Human Trafficking Prevention Month, and the fight against trafficking in the UP is taking many different forms. The Michigan State Police are partnering with commercial truck drivers to help protect our roadways.
Our CVET officers, Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Division officers, they go out, they educate some of the new drivers, they educate the current drivers on what to be looking for when it comes to human trafficking.
Meanwhile, the Upper Peninsula Human Trafficking Task Force is educating people on how to recognize signs in their own communities, such as people with signs of abuse who appear malnourished or are unsure of where they are. Victims also often lack identifying documents like driver's licenses or passports, and may not say that they are victims or ask for help.
It's happening right in front of our eyes. It's just having this skill set that's sharpened to understand, okay, while I'm at the casino or while I'm at the hotel or even while I'm at the hockey game, what's going on with this situation?
Trafficking can happen anywhere, like at hotels, truck stops, or casinos. But in the UP, the most dangerous area for trafficking is online.
The world has changed since the internet. And we unfortunately have sextortion happening, where there's been some local, children that have committed suicide because of these bad actors.
The Michigan State Police are also working with law enforcement and organizations from other states. It says in all its forms, human trafficking is one of its top priorities. The UP Human Trafficking Task Force is having sessions throughout this month to educate people in the community. Samuel McKnight, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
For more information about the UP Human Trafficking Task Force's education sessions, just head to WZMQ19.com. We have a big snow on the way, but first we have some chilly weather to get through tonight. Air has the outlook next.
You collect rewards, right?
Everyone's looking for something. I'm a professional. You're gonna survive. All right, team. I need your help.
Check this out. You know what the problem with you is? You're so damn interesting.
Thank you. Let's get you home. Come on.
Tracker, part of CBS Premiere Week after Super Bowl 58 on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Thousands of people are switching to Spectrum Internet.
We count on Spectrum Internet and the advanced Wi-Fi to always keep us connected and protected.
It's so reliable and fast.
Ever since we switched to Spectrum Internet, our daughter's curiosity has a new spark.
Now we're saving a ton.
Amazing.
Switch to super fast Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds for $49.99 a month with no added taxes or fees, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and no data caps. Call 833-391-4999 or scan to call.
Call now.
Vaccines play a major role in protecting your health. For years, they have prevented the spread of diseases like polio, tetanus, influenza, hepatitis, measles, chickenpox, mumps, and the list goes on. COVID-19 has joined that list. Please protect your family, friends, and neighbors by staying up to date on your COVID-19 vaccines. If you have not already been vaccinated, please dial 211 to learn more about the COVID-19 vaccine.
Save big money on your next flooring update at Menards. Enhance the beauty of your home with Mohawk laminate flooring. It's durable and easy to install, making it the perfect choice for active lifestyles. Splash Armor water-resistant laminate flooring is $189 per square foot. Add comfort to your living space with new carpet from Marquee Industries. Attached pad backing makes for an easy do-it-yourself project. Stargazer carpet is just $149 per square foot.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, if your favorite colors are pink and purple, check out this map. We've got winter storm warnings in the pink and winter weather advisory. Basically, this all starts at 7 a.m. on Tuesday and goes until about 7 or even 10 a.m. on our Wednesday, especially in the far east. Temps right now in that 20-degree range. Tomorrow, we'll expect temperatures in the low 30s and mostly cloudy skies with those snow showers starting around 9 a.m. Very cold temps this week.
Finally tonight, a new pizzeria in Negaunee officially cut the ribbon today. Gravidoni's Pizza opened its doors in the former Teal Lake Pizzeria building in December and has been a popular destination since then. The owner says with wait times for dinner sometimes over an hour long. He says the community support while opening has been amazing and he hopes the fresh handmade style will keep people coming back. Gravidoni's is open Tuesday through Saturday. That's all the time we have for now. We'll see you back here at 11.
Tonight, the breaking